Hello, hello, hello. Here a little early, just a few seconds early, few a minute early. Good morning. It's Kathy Hampton from Wellside Retreats, or Well, Kathy Hampton Well and Wellness Practices. Yeah, trying to get used to a new name. But welcome to my channel on this Tuesday morning for our Journal with Me session. And glad to have you here. It's a bright and sunny day. I just came back in from a walk, and it's been, yeah, it's real nice out. Could breathe easy, no chill, no wind. A very nice morning. I hope it is that way for you as well on this Tuesday morning. If this is the first time that you've dropped in and seen a live stream of my video, I'm Kathy Hampton again, and I help primarily Black women move away from what no longer serves them and help them find a place of wellness. And one of the tools that I use in my coaching practice is the journaling practice. And that's what we do here for 20 minutes each Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there's no experience needed to journal. It is a therapeutic practice, meaning it is a self-care practice and helps you get in touch with yourself, your emotions, your needs, your wants, your desires, by documenting what's on your mind, what's in your heart, and what's in your spirit. Um, so we take 20 minutes to do that. We have a discussion, and we work in a group virtual community. If you are interested in joining this community and making journaling a habit or a practice, I encourage you to do so and would love for you to do so. Um, all you need to do is um, ring the notification bell on YouTube so that you're made aware of when the journaling sessions start or any other video that I do is uploaded. And come back, subscribe, like, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, that's all that's needed. So as I said, we work in community here, and so if you have a comment for to share with me and the community of other journalers, then you can put your post in the comment. Yeah, and say good morning, say hey, say hi if you're able to do so. If you're not driving, or if you are you know walking and want to continue your stride, I understand. But take some time to say, hey, let me know who you are, where are you in the world. We have people who are all over the world who find time to journal, and it is a great practice to journal. Um, Anywhere, it's portable. All you need is a piece of paper, a writing instrument, pen, paper, pencil, a paintbrush, you know, um, crayon, whatever you need and whatever you desire. We write in a free flow mode, or some people would call it a stream of consciousness. Whatever comes up in you comes out and down on paper. You can review it for yourself, the next day, the next hour, next week, and see if anything has changed or anything has resonated with you since you wrote whatever you wrote, or doodled, or painted. So, to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to check in with ourselves, take time to figure out or to take note of how you're doing right now in the present as I speak, this moment. How are you doing? Okay. I didn't do that yet. So I'm going to take my journal and my pen, and I'm going to write how I am doing. And that would be, how are you feeling? What emotion stands out to you um, today? And today is May 7th. The month is already going by. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an emotion. It could be a state. Like I just wrote, I'm feeling rested. I'm rested. Um, the next thing to do is to state how you why are you feeling rested? What happened? Um, I can write that. why why am I feeling so rested, as opposed to why I wasn't feeling rested yesterday? I really wasn't. So I'll take a moment to get a little deeper, gain some clarity on this feeling. Okay. So once you've come up with, the reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling, let's do some cleansing breaths. And we typically do 3 cleansing breaths in the morning. 3 cleansing breaths to kind of massage our vagus nerve, calm us down. I came in from not a long walk, but it was a brisk walk, and then had to get myself organized. So I'm not hyper or anything. I'm not, you know, hyped up or out of breath or anything like that. But I am feeling like I need to maybe calm down a little bit. Come down from all of that activity. Um, Good morning, Chef B. How are you? Welcome to Journal with Me. I'm glad to see you again. Peace and love to you, my friend. Peace and love. So once you are, you've checked in with yourself and you're feeling, I hope, well, feeling good, feeling okay. And if you aren't, that's okay too. That's all right. We feel the way we feel when we feel it. All right. And want you to take some time now to get still. If you are seated, it's really good if you could put your feet solidly on the floor. I have this big. This is a big office chair that I'm sitting in, and I'm short, so I have a cushion, a stool. Make sure your feet are planted. Let's just put it that way. And my feet are firmly planted on this small cushion below me. And you want to sit up as straight as you can, not rigid. We don't want to be rigid. Yeah, that's not comfortable. This is a time where you want to be comfortable as we calm ourselves down. And if you like, you can close your eyes. If not, you can lower your gaze, look down your nose onto the floor with your eyes slightly open. We'll be inhaling through the nose, holding it for a second, and then exhaling. And you can spend time doing this in your own breath. You don't have to follow me. You can start this right now. You can start at your pace. So I'm going to do that. Shoulders down, not near your ears. and inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. It's nice if it can be heard, if it's audible. Inhaling once again through the nose. Holding it. Exhaling through the mouth. One last time. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Spend some time getting into your own rhythm of breath. Gently, quickly, if you so choose, blink, come back to this place, your place, home, as they call it, when you come out of closing your eyes or through meditation, looking around. And hopefully you are feeling a little calmer now. All right. And if you have your journal, that's great. If you need some time to go get your journal or pull it next to you, we're going to start with 20 minutes on the clock. If you don't have much to write for that 20 minutes, consider sitting in meditation. Consider sitting still, being still, enjoying quiet time. If you run out of words or you don't have much more to say in the moment, spend some time quietly, just being peaceful during the 20 minutes. Okay. I use an app called the Insight Timer, and it has different timers, different sound bowls, different sounds to make you aware of time when you are meditating in particular. But we are using it for journaling. There are all kinds of timers. There's even candle timers. There's candles that go out in 20 minutes. They melt down after 20 minutes. Yeah. So, but we're using a timer, and we're going to be using the Ambu sound bowl. It looks like that. Don't know if you can see that. And it's a deeper tone. And after 20 minutes, you'll hear the Sakya tone, and that's like a little chime, like a little tingle bell. Okay, so I wish you well on your journaling time. Okay, thank you for journaling with me. Okay, so that is our 20-minute chime bell. Hi, Dr. Donna. Good to see you here. Good morning to you. Yes, so today I hope that you were able to download what's on your mind, your heart, your spirit. I've been thinking about this, what I've been writing for a while and had not, well, I journaled a little bit about it, but I've spoken about my kind of change in focus of, I guess it's my brand. That's hard for me to say. I guess the business, the business mode that I once have. I was focusing on retreats and that being the main focus, even including in my name, business name of Wellside Retreats. But um, you know, after a number of years, and then of trying to facilitate retreats, I decided that it was best for me and probably for others that I focus on something different, something that I believe um, I will help and I will help others with, as well as be beneficial for myself. And those are wellness practices that I have learned over many years and want to put into practice and want to assist others practice things like meditation, continuing with journaling, the practice of journaling, providing massage therapy, Reiki, breath work, these wellness tools and practices for betterment of oneself, and I've really started thinking about it since I will be making a change myself in where I live and how I want to live after working for a long time. Settling myself down, doing the things that are going to be beneficial to my health, my physical, mental, and spiritual needs. And so I am now Kathy Hampton Wellness and Healing Practices, and it's really settling in for me that I will be doing that, and I'll be doing that in a whole new country, a whole new place, a whole new space, and hope to be able to help those that I meet um, in community in a different place to provide those types of healing practices, services to them. And I'm excited about that. But I was writing about the changes that are unfolding as I prepare to make this change. I've been decluttering. I did not think that it would take so long. I should have started earlier, but I just did not know what it was going to take because I've had to pare down for many months um, before moving and got rid of things, and I didn't think that I had amassed in the last 2 years very much stuff. But what I did have was stuff that I had not um decluttered and took out of storage. So that I didn't really need. And so I've done a lot of decluttering, rearranging, and what has changed also is my method in how I'm doing it. So it becomes this mass, um, you know, bunch of stuff, But then how do I arrange how I'm going to rid myself of it, or keep some of it, or archive some of it somewhere, you know? So that's what I was writing about um, during this session, was basically the method of how I've been doing things has changed since I started this process back in the beginning of March. Yeah, beginning of March, trying to declutter and work at the same time. It's been really hectic because time is of essence now. I have a deadline, self-imposed deadline to get. Well, yeah, it's self-imposed because I have to get something on a big old uh, uh, ship to be shipped by May 30th. So I've got to really get things squared away. So the method of things has changed for me. There's immediate needs to do certain things, to send certain things off, to make that shipment. Then there's a whole throwing away of things that's going to be a little later. But then I also am going to be storing one big tote with a family member, so I have to get that packed up. And just really throwing away things. This past weekend was very hectic for me, but because I decided to make changes in how I was doing things, I really had to act on those, on the changes that I came up with for myself. So, what's the question for today? Basically, the couple questions are for today, or what changes have you made in the last 3 months? What changes have you made in the last 3 months? You know, a lot of us feel comfortable, and I felt comfortable and didn't act to make changes until I saw time slipping away. What changes have you made in the last 3 months? Take some time to write that down. And and then the second question is, have the changes helped you fulfill something you needed or wanted? What's the result of the changes that you've made, if you have made any changes recently? So I changed the method. I'm changing a routine. Um, I've had to change a routine. Um, I get up very early so that I can do what I need to do on this in this process, so that I can get it done. So early in the morning, I'm doing this, and then I take a walk, and then I, you know, get myself cleaned up, and then I move on to work. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is that I'm not going to be working. I won't be working um, anymore. May 31st is the end of my working. Yeah, and I'm really excited about that. So I feel like I'm doing a lot to get to this end of May date, this. So have the changes helped you fulfill something you needed or wanted? Change comes all the time. It's inevitable. I say that all the time. And you know, even if you didn't make a change for yourself or any movement or take action, change is still happening around you. It's just whether or not you are participating. You are making the movements, making the changes yourself. Because if you don't, everything else will be changing around you. Yeah. So um, I'm really excited about the changes that I've made. I was feeling very harried and frustrated and a little anxious about that. And that isn't, those aren't the normal feelings that I have. I'm usually very organized, but for some reason, this all took me, this is a bigger change that I have to participate in. And it's like, yeah, it's mind bending to me that, I'm getting rid of things so that it will be easier for me to move but at the same time, I still need things. I don't need much. I don't need the stuff that I have. I just need to live a little lighter, right? I need to live a little lighter. I am a self-proclaimed bag lady, literally have lots of bags that I thought I had rid myself of, but I still have a few. Uh, yeah. So let's see, what are you saying? Donna, congratulations. Oh, thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. And Giovanna, Maurice, Maurice, is that correct? So true. Participation is a choice. Thank you for joining us today. You're new. I haven't seen your name before. It's nice to have you here journaling with me or listening in on the conversation. Yeah, participation is a choice. I like how you say that. You can let all manner of things happen all around you, um, and not make any changes for yourself. But changes is inevitable. It just happens, and there are plenty of people who don't who don't take movement or don't want to make change, and maybe don't have a reason to make change for themselves. They are happy where they are, and that is great, actually. I was at one point feeling somewhat comfortable in my life until I wasn't, and realized that I needed to make change in order to feel that way. And I'm going to say, for the these last 2 years, I have found what I call um, peace. I have found what makes me feel peaceful, and look forward to taking that with me. And I hope, other people who are not willing to make change when they may need to, can learn that they can find peacefulness by participating in changing what they may need to change. I don't know. There are plenty of examples that one can give, but finding peace for me was about getting rid of stuff, getting rid of stuff figuratively, practically, realistically, and understanding that um, the changes I've made were needed to get to the place to find peace for myself. So yes, change can be so challenging when life feels heavy. Absolutely. Absolutely. But on this channel, I learned to take action to alleviate my anxiousness. Well, good. I'm so glad, Dr. Donna. Yeah, I'm glad that you found it here. I'm glad that you found it here because, um, yeah, when you feel heavy, and I have been there, when things feel so heavy that you feel like you can't move, you can't move, you can't turn, you can't get up, you can't. It it really can stunt one and stump one and keep one stuck, you know. And but uh, I, I don't want to. I don't want to get on my, my on the podium here and start preaching, but there's a way. There is definitely a way. Hey, Sunny L, good to see you. I'm glad that you are joining us from the West Coast. But yeah, there is a way, and that's movement. Has to be a move. You have to make moves, small baby steps. Crawling, doing something simple, and then it gets bigger and bigger, and there's momentum. And what I realized the other day, yesterday it was, I have a small group of um, women who were my clients at a retreat and in Mexico, and we still have a chat together. And what helps is support, a support from people. Just a few words of support can help one feel like they can move. Um, and it's good vibes, having good vibes around you to take some of that weight, that heaviness away. It really helps it really helps lighten the load. It was like yesterday, it was like we hadn't chatted in a while, but it was like sunshine to just be engaged with these women. We shared an event together. We shared time together, um, and you know, tell each other, much love to you. We're sending love to you. We're supporting you. And that type of support can take away the heaviness. Yeah. um, when you have people kind of in your corner, even from a distance. And that's why we have this virtual journaling community. It's uplifting. It's uplifting, and once we get to know one another through the comments, it becomes a little easier. But it can be challenging if you don't have the support, if things are so heavy that you feel that you can't move. I'm here to tell you that you can do that. And sometimes if you don't have the support, you can be your own support. You can uplift yourself. I've been going around here congratulating myself after throwing throwing stuff away, throwing boxes of the stuff away, getting rid of books. I finally decided to free myself from books that I haven't read lately or have not ever read or will not read. And this weekend I did it. I took them to those little tiny libraries, different locations, and then to the libraries. Yeah, gave books away to people in my building, to children in particular. I had children's books, and my children no longer want those books. They're adults. They have their own clutter. And I feel so attached to books because I learned to read at a very young age. My mother's a teacher. We had books all the time in our house. I was an avid reader, am not so much, but will be. um, uh, so I did something that I thought I couldn't do. I was I detached myself from because someone else can read them. Someone else will um, be able to do them, and they can do them free. Read them freely at no cost. So I gave those books away. So, you know, yeah, we can make change for ourselves. We can urge ourselves to do it if we really want to. Um, Sometimes you have to just get quiet and still and tell yourself a few things, pat yourself on the back, and affirm yourself as we do here, usually on Thursdays. Actively affirm ourselves with positive, powerful statements about ourselves. So I'm so happy that you've joined me today. I have I'm going to go out for another walk before I start my work, and hope that you can find, if you need to make a change, start putting the process together, even if you have to plan it. Um, if you have to plan how you do it, when you do it, um, but it can change is good. It doesn't always have to be difficult to make changes for your well being. So it's been a great day. Good morning with you. I hope to see you on Thursday, where we'll meet again uh, on the on this channel. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words. On this channel, do me a favor, if this is something you have liked, please give me a thumbs up. Ring the notification bell, and also subscribe, so we can I can share some more words with you. And thanks for joining me, Chef B, Dr. Donna, Giovanna, um, yeah, Sunny L. I appreciate you all. Oh, one other thing, at the top of the comments, I want to focus in on the Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black Women. If you are interested in that, that is May 18th and 19th. It's a virtual summit, and it's basically freeing yourself from toxicity at the workplace. I don't know about you, but I've for more than half of my career, I suffered with being experiencing horrible job toxicity, racism, marginalization, discrimination uh, on the job and in my profession. And this virtual summit addresses that, but more so, it it is focusing on liberation, a movement, moving yourself away from what is not serving you. That's my theme. That's what I help women with, and I encourage you or anyone you may know who's experiencing job toxicity to free themselves and attend this job liberation summit. There are going to be plenty of women who are going to be speaking about how you do that, how you make that change. Because yes, that is the that is the heaviest change that one can make, is freeing themselves from horrible workplace environments. And the reason why it's so heavy is because our jobs are our support, are our, we need to eat. We need to, you know, have a roof over our heads. Our families require us to support them. So, yeah, I hope that you can attend. The link is in the comments. And if you're watching YouTube, it's in the description. Um, so, yeah, I hope you can share that with anyone who may need to know. I do. I had Kamani Norrington Sands on my channel speaking about this, and Marissa Price, who is a licensed social worker. They are sponsoring this or or facilitating this this summit. And yeah, like I said, it's May 18th, and 19th. So if you'd like to attend, I encourage you to do so. There's information there also, and there are 3 price points for you to consider in the registration. So, with all that said, I send you peace, much love, and yeah, go out and make it a great day, and be uplifted, be uplifted, um, and come back on Thursday. We'll do some movement, true movement, body movement, massage on Thursday. Take care. Bye bye.